start by talking about your journey. I mean, what kept you away from this program, for those 2 years, and why are you back now?
It was a specific injury that I just couldn't shake at the time, and on the journey back, just had to meet certain milestones to be able to prove to the trainers, the coaches, and myself that I was healthy enough to be able to come back.
What was the injury, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't really want to get into details, but yeah.
So it was always the plan for you to return to this program at some point?
Yeah, that was the plan, yeah.
Missing as much time as you have, what's your expectations, not only for this season, but maybe the rest of your career?
For this season, I would say just be the best me I can be. I mean, I haven't played in a while, but I think this next 4 weeks of camp is really going to help me out a lot. Just what I think I need to do is just seeing live action again. I've been at practice on the sidelines and everything, but I think just being able to see it and get used to the speed again, the angles, and that should be fun.
When were you told that you were cleared and able to return?
I want to say about 2, 3, 4 weeks ago. Yeah, it was more so just medical.
Okay.
It wasn't, anybody else's choice. It was me to be sure, I was fully healthy.
Oh, so no one gave you a green light or anything? You just said, hey, I want to come back?
I mean, I had to get checked up, but
okay.
Yeah.
What was just your reaction when you got the news that you can be a part of this program again?
Honestly, it really wasn't a shock for me. I mean, I'd done a lot of praying over these whole 2 years, and I knew it all was going to work out eventually. So every milestone that I hit or every, bump in the road, I just always stayed positive, and I knew it was going to happen. Just when it was ready to happen, it happened.
Do you remember the last time you hit somebody?
Spring ball, I think. COVID year, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
How big of an adjustment is that to go? I mean, these Big Ten guys.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't been hit in a while either.
Uh-huh.
What do you think that's going to feel like again, just to put the pads on somebody here in a couple days?
I think it wouldn't be, too much of a shock for me. Through this rehab process, we simulated a lot of stuff to really give it a test, to see how I would react. But I've done fine with everything that they threw at me, and I don't think it'll be too much of a shocker.
Is there any type of end goal for you to get back to maybe where you were? One time you were, and I know you were young, but you were trending towards a starting role. The group has kind of added new guys and established new players. I mean, is that the end goal for you? Or is it just a matter of, hey, I get to play football again? Regardless of what happens, that's enough for me.
I mean, the end goal for sure is to be a leader of, our group and be able to be guys that the young guys now can look up to. I mean, as far as, just getting back playing ball, I'm not too worried about that. That's not going to be an issue after these next 4 weeks. So I just feel like as long as I take it day by day, stay in the present, I should be good.
Has the defense changed it much at all since you left, or is it pretty familiar from what you remember?
I've been here the whole time.
Right,
so
I guess
yeah,
you've been studying.
It wasn't nothing crazy for me, yeah.
And then just what have you, in terms of the competition level of safety, obviously Travion dealing with, his torn ACL opened some things up, but what do you think of the room of the guys that they have, between Hunter and John, and then we'll see with Austin coming in, and if Preston Zachman's able to get back too?
Yeah, no, I think we got a lot of great guys that we can build off each other. I think all the guys here have potential to play, and I just think this can make each other better, make the team better. So I think we'll be good. Maybe we can have a few packages going forward.
When you were away, what was the itch like to play football, or was it a matter of I need to focus on myself and this injury? Or was there always an itch to get back? And is that something that's hard to just get rid of on a daily basis when you step away from the game so suddenly like
honestly,
that?
it didn't hit me until after I had tried to come back in spring ball. I was really down and in the dumps, so I actually took a trip to Brazil and just stayed out in this small city, probably a few thousand people, if that. And I just really had a lot of time to myself and a lot of peace and quiet, and that's when it really hit me when I stepped away. Like, I got to do everything I can to just give it one more shot,
How long were you out in Brazil?
about 4 months almost.
Was that a planned trip after you stepped away, or you just kind of, was it more spontaneous?
It was spontaneous. Okay. Like I literally just packed up and went, just got away. Yep.